who do you have as the X factor for the Golden State Warriors to possibly propel them to a championship type of season this year?
It's that boy, that Michigan boy. It's Jordan Poole, man. He's coming off the bench and doing everything he's supposed to do. He's scoring at a great clip. He's shooting efficient from the field. He's not turning the ball over, and he's running the second unit. And in some cases, he is running alongside Stephen Curry and providing a much-needed Robin to his Batman. Obviously, Clay's news for coming back to practice in the next couple of weeks and then potentially making his season debut next month is absolutely pivotal. It probably motivates the team 10 times more because they say, you know what, we're red hot now, and two of our best players are coming back from injury. Obviously, I haven't heard a timetable for James Wiseman. I don't know if you have either. But again, we are sitting here looking at the Golden State Warriors at a 10-1 record, and they aren't even fully healthy yet. As Frieza would say, it's not even their final form. You feel me? Like, bro, Steph Curry's playing at an MVP caliber level. Draymond's carrying the emotional freaking barrier that he always has, the enforcer, the physical dominance that he always has approached with the game. Obviously, you have Andrew Wiggins putting Karl Anthony Towns on posters in twice in the game last night. So, I mean, you're looking at it, and it's just every single player on that team is playing very well. The coaching staff has always been great, and it's, of course, led by the two-time MVP, three-time NBA champion that is Steph Curry. So I'm looking at this team and I'm saying, dude, they haven't even hit their peak yet.
I'm in full agreement. I got to go with Jordan Poole as their X factor just because, obviously Steph and Clay and Draymond, I mean, that's the three-headed monster that has carried this franchise throughout most of the 2010s to championship relevance. But with Jordan Poole, with the start that he's gotten off to this year, behind Steph Curry, he leads the team in points. He's averaging almost 18 points a game so far this season. And he has really kind of taken that next level step that, I'm going to be honest with you, I did not see coming. But he has been absolutely phenomenal this season. He's shown not just star flashes. I'm not going to go as far to say like superstar flashes, but he has definitely shown some great potential flashes so far this year. And I hope it continues this year. And just with the shooting ability that he's been off to this year, it takes a lot of the pressure off of Steph. Because if you're able to get good production from Jordan Poole, Andrew Wiggins, as far as scoring goes, Steph doesn't have to go out there and get 35, 40 points a game. Like, there were multiple stretches where he did that last year, where he single-handedly just put the team on his back. But in this year so far, they've gotten great production from the entire team. Steph's averaging about 27.5 points a game. Jordan Poole's around 18. Andrew Wiggins at 17.5. And then Draymond is chipping in with like an 8, 7, and 7 box score so far. So you tie all those factors together, and then you got Clay coming back in December. I think that's the timetable that we have set for him as far as his return, possibly even before Christmas Day. Man, once you insert Klay Thompson into the lineup, sky's the limit with this team. That is despite the fact that we have to kind of see how Klay responds after not only suffering a torn ACL, but a torn Achilles and pretty much missing the last 2 seasons. So he may be a little bit rusty coming back into the fold for Golden State. But to me, Jordan Poole is that X factor. Because if he's knocking down his shots, that's 3 potential superstar monsters that you have to deal with as far as shooting the ball goes. And who would have thought that Jordan Poole would be possibly the third guy to really come up and be the shooting dude that he's become just in the first 11 games this year. So, I mean, you can say the same thing for Andrew Wiggins as well. Andrew Wiggins has had a phenomenal start to the season as well. It's like you said, 2 posters in 1 game against his old teammate in Karl Anthony Towns. Yeah, I think Golden State is in a really good space right now. Hopefully they don't suffer any injuries. That's always the one thing that can derail a season. But yeah, bro, they're off to a red hot start. And it's because guys like Jordan Poole that are just putting up monster numbers when, I'm going to be honest with you, I was not expecting Poole to be able to do something like that. So I got to give that kid a lot of respect because he has earned my respect just through the first month of the season so far.